Hi, everyone. Welcome to Module 5, Media and Instructional Resources for Learning. It looks like, oh, you can't really see me in that video. Hold on a minute. No, that's a little bit better. I think it's because the light is behind me, but I'm here. Hi. In this module, we're going to talk about media and education. And when we talk about media, we're talking about the use of text, audio, video, and social media uses and all the combinations of those forms. Multimedia is a combination of all those things, although sometimes we only think of videos or games, but it can be text and sound, it can be text and images, it can be images and sound, it can be a combination of everything. We're going to explore how to integrate multimedia in learning for your students. And then I want you to also think about, while you're doing the readings, the types of media that you personally like to learn with. So this week's readings are mostly from the textbook. Actually, they're all from the textbook, if I remember correctly. The video, there's only one media resource, and this is a video from Salman Khan, who is the founder of the Khan Academy, which most of you should be familiar with. If you're not familiar with it, Salman Khan does a lot of um, videos on different topics for students that range from early elementary all the way through college. It's called the Khan Academy, and in this video he describes the future of the classroom in comparison to traditional classrooms, the way that things are done in a classroom versus blending it with online and extending the classroom out into the real world. For example, the blended model is used very frequently here in ETRA, where you'll go maybe 4 face-to-face classes, and the rest of the time you're doing your own learning and your own development outside of the classroom. Think about how you learn. Again, think about what you do and how you like to learn, and how you think your students will continue to change in the way they learn when you have your own classroom. I'm really curious to see your insights into social media, which isn't always just Twitter and Facebook. Social media can also include things like wikis, where people are building content like Wikipedia together and collaborating to do that. How students can learn socially even when they're not sharing the same physical space, I guess is a good way to put that. Think about how you would plan and design for learning in whatever field you're in, whether it's going to be the PK through 20, community colleges, whether you're going to be in business and training, or whether you're going to be actually in higher education at the university level. Do you find the technology and then plan around it? Or do you think about what you want your students to learn and then find the media that would enhance that learning, kind of in a backwards design model? So the tips I have for this week are to make notes on key concepts and principles as you're exploring the readings, same as I always do every week. Use those notes to begin to think about how you respond to different types of media. For example, do you pay more attention when you read, or when you look at images, or when you hear people talking as you look at images, or how your students will respond? Are they going to all be of the same boat? And how do you plan for all the different ways of learning that a classroom of students will, without a doubt, present to you? That whole differentiated model of instruction, and how blended learning can be used to differentiate actually in the classroom. How do you integrate all types of media into your planning? That's pretty much the question I want you to think about. Remember the journal. So on a different note, as far as you have a quiz, there's a discussion question this week, which again is due by Thursday. Responses to at least 2 other classmates are due by Sunday. In your reflection journal, remember you're doing those aha moments, like, oh my gosh, this was like, I see this, aha, I understand exactly, the light bulb going off over your head. Remember that the journal has weekly incremental grading periods, so up to a total of 80 points. Right now, you should have a total of 20 points, 5 points per each module. And remember, this is very important. Each module has its own separate entry. So I know a couple of you have tried to squeeze both of them into one entry, but because of the way the grading is done through Blackboard, you really need to do one separate entry for each. And I will try to respond to at least one, but if I don't take it personally. I am reading every single entry, just like I'm reading every single discussion board entry. Have a great week. If you have any questions, you know I'm out here, and I will see you in the next module. Bye.